What's going on, Chooms? We got another skate video for you guys today, and today we're going to be talking about how to adjust your camera so it looks like a filmer effect. And as you can see, you might be inclined to think this is all recorded on a replay editor. It's not. This is live gameplay, and you'll see during the game, you'll see all the fast travel points and all the challenges and stuff. But yeah, this is all going to be like low camera setting type of stuff. So just stick around, and I have multiple variations of and types of that you can copy from. But this is just to show you a baseline of how you can basically mess with the camera settings and all that stuff. I'm gonna teach you the easy way and a little more complicated, but it's a lot more worth it because you can manually change it every time you get on the skateboard. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, what's going on? It's gonna be a quick video late at night. If you guys really want to have filmer effects, this is what you do. First of all, camera settings, horizontal 3, vertical 0. This is the important part. Vertical has to be a 0. You can adjust however you want, really low, and this is where vertical 0 comes into play. Now it just stays low. Trailing behind you. Look at that. You know, not the best, but it's consistent. Stays low where you want it. You change sides. I'm messing up, but get the idea. So let me just say, you can just have it at 0, and you can always adjust it however you want. The height, it really depends on how you have your camera set up before you step on. As you can see right there, it changed. Literally back to back. It was like mid, like torso height or waist height, and then this time it's like mid kneecap or like just below the kneecap. So yeah, you can do it this way, or as you'll see later on in the video, you can always adjust the off-board hitch setting, which I'll show again later in the video, so that you can have it consistently. You don't have to manually do it. You can just set a standard height that you would want all the time, as I'm posing there. You can have a standard or default height where you always want it. So if you want a really low camera looking up towards you, you can have that. You can have more of a camera that's low, more focused on your feet, which is one of the ones I actually liked. Really, there's like so many mix and matches that I did while recording this video. Like I had a super hard time choosing the one that I actually liked the best or preferred the best. So again, I'm just gonna show you a bunch of clips. You're gonna see for yourself. So you want to go into your settings. You want to scroll all the way down to see off-board camera settings, and then you're gonna go to the pitch, off-board default board pitch, whatever. So if you have a negative, it's gonna look more down. Like so, it's gonna have like you're gonna have obviously back out, in and out of the menus to see difference, but I would suggest like going all the way negative or all the way positive so you can see the difference. So negative is going to make it so that the camera, when you're off the skateboard, the camera is going to be high above your head looking down at you. Now if you have it all the way positive, it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be lower by your feet and it's going to be looking up at you. So I would suggest messing with those to see the perfect range that you would want, and then you can always mess around with like the distance, the camera, maintain camera distance. And then you would have to change the FOV, and it sounds complicated, I know, and it kind of is, but it just makes it that much more worth it when you have it the way you actually want it. And there were so many ways, like I said, I mix and match settings, and I love them all. Another way you can probably fix it is if you go to your settings, obviously the same way camera. Now you want to do off-board. So what you can do is decrease your pitch right here to your default, which basically makes the camera go like this. So this is the lowest. It doesn't really work every so often. Oh, I guess my pitch is up this time, so you would have to increase it. Every time I get off the board, you know, it gets to the default position. So So having it increased, obviously it already keeps it in that state, so you don't have to do it all the time. And there you go. Just makes it a lot easier. That way you don't have to manually do it every time. But again, it's up to preference. If you want to do it every time because you don't want to have it like that every time, then you can also, change it. And keep the camera low all the time. And if you don't really want to, go back, record a simple line instead of having to go into your, turn that on. Instead of going to your replay editor and having to film a quick little line, right, from a different angle, you just do that. Ooh, that was sick. Alright, not realistic at all. Yeah. Yeah, the more I play with this, it's really fucking nice. I might actually want to lower it a little bit more. Kind of don't want to overdo it at your own risk. Two quick things I forgot to mention, and this one I'm going to double over it, but if you're having trouble seeing what's in front of you, obviously you have to change the offset, onboard camera offset. That's what the setting is called. You can have more visual what's in front of you. If for whatever reason you didn't know that, because I know a lot of people don't go through their settings for whatever reason. But another setting is if you want it always to maintain like that specific angle when you step off the skateboard, and it just makes it easier. So as soon as you step off the skateboard and get them back on, it's gonna be there quick. So that you have to go into the advanced camera settings, and it's gonna be a camera setting called cooldown follow cooldown, something like that. Something along those terms. If you have it to 0, it's always gonna stay at the same. So adjust that as you will. I'd say don't go over 3. Okay, so once again, this is me changing some settings around. Now this is with maintain camera distance off. I try to keep it, I was messing around like I said. You're gonna see a bunch of stuff. It's gonna be a kind of a long video. I kind of did want to showcase it. You can obviously watch this at 2x speed, or just speed it up a little bit. I would suggest not doing it completely, so you can get a grasp of how it feels, how each camera angle changes. Once I'm changing it throughout the video. Again, it's gonna be kind of a long one. I know, just bear with me. I just really wanted you to really understand how you can change the camera around and shit. Alright, so with these settings, as you can see, my pitch is all the way up in the positive zone, so that means it's going to be looking up instead. So the higher you go up, like I said previously, if you have a higher pitch, it's going to have the lower angle. You can see, also messed around with the offset, the onboard offset, so I have more visual in front of me when I'm skating at, and just have a better feel of the timing. So again, I'm just gonna play some more clips. Come back. Let me make something specifically clear. I'm pretty sure some of you may know this, but when it comes to stuff like this, when it pertains to the camera settings, it's not gonna come out perfect in the video. What I mean by that, it's not gonna look the same as if when you're actually doing it in game or seeing it in game. But I thought I would at least show again something to prove like just how great you can make it look when it's live. Like this right here. This is all in game. You see the fast travel point in front of me. So this is all in game. Like I'm not, going into the editor and changing the camera angles, as you can see. Now in this one, in these clips, I put the pitch all the way up as far as it can go. As you can see, it has a nice camera angle. I think I have it at 90 right now, and 90 FOV, and I have the maintain camera distance off. So look how nice it can look. Of course, I can change the offset off a little bit more if you want it a little less off center, because it looks really great. the way it is now, but even if you take it off center a little bit more, it still looks fucking phenomenal. And just again, perfect preference. I honestly changed it so many times, and I just again I couldn't figure out how I wanted it. It was just like that. That was my reaction right there. It was just all phenomenal. Like all the fucking combination you can think of, amazing. Now here's this one thing. If you do want to skate vert, I recommend having the vertical camera follow thing setting at 1. Just because when you're in vert, the camera will stay just looking down from a top angle. Now of course it will recenter after some time, but I would recommend just putting it at 1 if it does bother you a lot. Of course, again, I don't believe you should go higher than 1, or maybe, I guess maybe you can go 2. Again, it's personal preference, but for me, I would not go past 1 just because it makes it look so much better. And the reason I even put vertical all the way down to 0 is because I was tired of, like, whenever I ollie, the camera would move up with the player, the character, you know? And I kind of hated that. It was like so obvious, and it was just like it was actually bothering me at this point. So this is the whole reason I even did this. And I did do it before, but again, the fact that they added the new camera setting, which is more loose, kind of like the old games, it just makes a world of difference. And back then, even if I did do the settings, it wouldn't look right. So in real life, I do have more stiffer trucks, and this loose camera makes it look like they're a lot more loose, the trucks that is. But it just looks way more natural. It just has better flow, and it feels like I'm actually skating, because when I skate in real life and I'm bombing a hill and I'm carving down the hill, it just flows exactly how, you know, I just showed you in the screen. I know I'm yapping, but I feel the need to actually explain what I'm doing. So on this one, now I have the pitch up, and as you can see, his legs are cut off a lot more now, since the pitch is still up. And I have maintained camera distance on, if you couldn't tell. So what that means is just the camera is a lot closer, and it just stays closer. It doesn't really move too much. But now you can see, like, I still have the exact same settings that I had. I believe there's like probably like 95, maybe 90 on the, like, how close it is, the FOV with the maintain camera distance on. And as you can see, I have negative pitch now, so it's all the way down the off-board camera pitch, that is. And as you can see, I see a lot more of my feet. I can still see the board. My head's a little bit more cut off, and yeah, as you can see, I went back just to show you another demonstration. Now this one isn't as I believe on this one it was, the FOV was on 55. I still have maintained camera distance, but look at the flow, man. Look how fucking nice that looks. Now the thing is, on this one, it wasn't 55, my bad. This one is like 110. So the bad thing is, like, even if you have the camera pitch positive, fuck, I already forgot. Positive is up, yeah. So I have it negative, and you couldn't see the feet as much. But again, that's just the way it goes. You have to mess around with it. But it did look nice. Tell me it didn't look fucking nice. The way it was just flowing on the camera, just carving back and forth. So for this one, I thought I'd record it live a little bit more. As you can see, I put it all the way positive, and the camera angle is now looking down again. I just changed it back. I just went back and forth a couple times just to see different, you know, here and there. Changed it a little bit. As you can see, this one is, you know, shooting up a little more to the sky. I can see a little more of the skybox, a little bit more of what's ahead. It just looks really nice. It still has that same fucking flow that the other ones did, even though the other one was more focused on my feet. As you can see, my feet are cut off a little bit more. But again, I changed the FOV so that it wouldn't be cut off too much. I believe this is probably one of the more closer ones that it would be in real life, depending of course. And all of these, mind you, I did check them while I was doing it. So even if you do crop it off, say like if you don't have access to like fisheye lens effects, right? Like you don't have Adobe or any of that bullshit, right? You can honestly record it as is and then upload it to Instagram, whatever social media you use, and then use the effects there, and it'll still be perfect for the 4 by whatever the fuck is 4 by 5, whatever it was, the aspect ratios. So if you wanted to fit a specific aspect ratio, whether that's 4 by 5 or whatever, usually it's 4 by 5, you would have to go into your Uplay editor, just obviously put on the effects of the fisheye lens, and just that way you can just have it there forever, and just it's always set. Just, you could do that one time, and then you always have it set. So like, if you just want to make a quick edit with fisheye lens without having, maybe you forgot to add the effects while you're recording or screen recording, you could do it that way. But anyways, this is gonna be the end. Hope you guys did enjoy. Right here I'm just doing some challenges, but again, if it does help you, if you learn something new, don't forget to like, hype the video, and all that stuff. Show me some love. With that being said, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Love you fucking nerds. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.